All right, well, I figured out the little skit that went on today, and these are the kind of things that when you explain, might sound a little crazy because people don't understand the amount of planning and the effort that these people will go through to just mess with you, pester you to death. And anyone that has to go through this kind of stuff over and over and over is going to be pissed off. Anyone, especially when you're trying to do everything on your own. When I left my daughter's school today, there was 3 times more traffic than there usually is. I go every day. I notice traffic. Wasn't the timing of the day. People were cutting me off in the parking lot, not letting me get out. Traffic was backed up from the light all the way to the stop sign. Never seen that happen once. Bright lighting me, swerving in at me, cutting in front of me, and auto mobbing me. So the vehicle right in front of me has a license plate that says MADTech, M-A-D-T-E-C-H. And this happened to me one other time when I was driving, and they had a similar license plate, and I had some electrical malfunctions. Some of my equipment was not working. So I figured when I got home today there'd be some kind of issue with some of my electronics. So I print out all these labels from my eBay store, and I have a label printer that I use to print all my stuff out. It's never malfunctioned. I've never had a problem with it. So I get home today, and I'm printing these labels out, and all of a sudden this thing just starts going haywire. So anyway, let me go back. The vehicle in front of me had a license plate that said MADTech, M-A-D-T-E-C-H. I knew it had something to do with something. When I left my house, there was a white Audi pulling away from the front of my house. Guy on his phone stares at me when I go by. I knew something was up with that guy. I get on YouTube and I'm checking my account, and the top ad is an Audi commercial, and it's about this guy on his deathbed, and it's his last breath. Remember, the people that are doing this have a lot of money. They can be very, very intricate with these things to where when you try to describe them, you just sound like a nut, because who's going to believe that they came into my house, messed with the printer, messed with the driver for my printer, messed with the printer itself, however they did it. Somehow, through my social media, got that ad to pop up on there about the Audi having its last breath. It's all connected. These things are so covert and connected. So anyway, I get home, trying to print stuff out, and this is my printer. These are all the labels it's been spitting out. Never had a problem with this thing before. Oh, now it's not going to print at all. So this is what I'm dealing with. No, it's not done. So I guess my printer is on its last breath, just like the commercial on YouTube. I said, it's got the car in front of me, MadTech license plate, white Audi pulling away, brand new white Audi, the same one that was in the commercial that I just watched on YouTube. The exact same one, about being on its last breath. And guess what? My printer's on its last breath now. This is what I need for they're stealing money from me. This is my livelihood. This is what I have to use as one of the tools. It's like if I was a carpenter, plumber, it's like if they came and stole my toolbox, stole the pipe wrench that I needed to use to finish the job. Same thing. And if anybody does not believe that they'll put this much time and effort into something like this for somebody that is speaking out, speaking the truth about things, go look on pretty much any truther's YouTube channel, and listen to them try to talk about the truth. They get hacked all day long. They mess with their voice, so it's slowed down. Hack the pages so when they try to open something it won't open. It's the same thing. This is electronic warfare. You know, and it sounds stupid because it's just from my eBay store, but this is, like I said, this is my livelihood. You know, I do okay doing this when I don't have interference, but I constantly have interference. And I was writing something last night explaining gang stalking, writing a story, writing that, and I was getting some electronic harassment, getting some shocks, getting some noise campaign, people out in front of my house yelling and slamming things around out front. I didn't even go look. They were trying to distract me, and you know, this is my punishment, I guess, for starting to write that piece. Bunch of cowards. You would never face anybody face to face ever. If you got sent off to war, you would cry. You would run away. All you're good at is being sneaky and sabotaging people's lives. You should feel ashamed of yourself. You are nothing but cowards.